Hello? Hello? Oh God. Okay. How is everyone? Today we're just gonna chill here and I'm gonna put on some music. And we are going to probably work on something, provided I can get it pulled up here. Not gonna be a super long stream this week because I'm gonna be busy towards the end of the week. But I do need to get a couple things fixed, and I would like to take and just do it on stream because you'll be able to see the behind the scenes process of what I'm going to take and be doing over the next couple weeks if I can hopefully get everything going. Well, can can I hug you gently, pets? I suppose so. Been making plans to move next year. Look on my eyes. Hope you have a wonderful Christmas. Well, thank you. I hope everyone has a wonderful Christmas. Let's see here. Boom. MIDI translator. See if I can. Window. No, I don't want window. I want display. Okay. Oh, okay. No, that was different. Okay, it's off. Yeah, there we go. There it is. Okay. Now then. Let me see if I can connect my pedal board with this. I get some compressed air and just like use it to spray stuff to get the hair and dirt and junk off of it. Okay. MIDI input. I want this to be open, please. Okay. I can. It does look like I can use multiple MIDI inputs. So, for those of you who do not know what I'm doing, a few months ago, in fact, probably more like getting very close to a year ago, I can't remember exactly when I bought this thing, but I have a thing called a guitar to MIDI translator, or technically it's a box. It's like a physical box that I can plug up my guitar to and use it to essentially control this program that you are currently viewing. And it allows me to translate that MIDI signal into a variety of different things. The one thing that I'm interested in on this is transferring MIDI into keystrokes. And what that will allow me to do is map this to my keyboard and then map the keyboard to a game, and then I can use my bass guitar. Technically I could also use my regular guitar if I had the pickup for it, to basically control a game as a controller. However, I could not get it to work properly, so I had to go back to the drawing board and figure out how to really do everything, because mapping up, down, left, right to a bass and, you know, A and B and stuff like that, it's fun enough. But when you start getting to games like the Super Nintendo and the N64, stuff like that, you start running into a problem where you got a lot of buttons. You got a lot of buttons. Hello, Vicky. How am I? I'm doing okay. But on the N64, there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 buttons. And you have to count like up, down, left, right as each individual button. Am I excited for the holidays? I'm always excited for the holidays. So 18 buttons is kind of that's a lot of buttons to map to a fretboard. And I have, you know, 4 strings to work with, and I have what, 20, how many frets do I have on my bass? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24. I have 24 frets. So that's 8 times 24. What's oh, hello phone. What is 8 times 24? 192. It's 192. So I have 192 possibilities to put on my fretboard for buttons, but who in the world is going to put that, they can be able to use that much of the fretboard? So it's this is where this little pedal board comes in, and I can take and use it to hit buttons and control stuff. And hello Gallo, how's it going? I need to take and adjust my hashtags every time I stream, because I've got like hashtags for Pokemon, I got Fallout, like what the heck? Thought I got rid of those. So we're going to see if this little pedal board can be used to hit buttons, which will make things a lot easier. That way I can have like movement controls on the base, plus maybe like very small amounts of like menu buttons and stuff on the base as well, and then have everything else mapped to the board. Hello, Cherudy. We're just having a chill stream today. Just talking, seeing if we can get this to work. Okay, keep the MIDI outputs closed because I don't need that just yet. I am hopefully trying to figure out how to get my bass to also play funny noises. But I am probably going to have to read up on how I can bridge the MIDI from this device to another device, or do it physically through a sampler. Let's see here. We're going to add a preset. We're just going to name this test. I actually have some presets, but I need to go find them. Add translator. Oh. Okay, wait a minute. Capture note. So this is on, and it should be on universal, so I should be able to just hit a button. Okay. Haha, it did. If you all can't take and see, you probably can't see it because of the you started playing Pokemon Unite. Oh, cool. Is that free? Is Pokemon Unite free? I kind of want to make this a little bit smaller so you can see kind of what I'm doing. Most of the work I'm doing is happening behind the behind me, really. Yes, it's free. Oh, good. I might need to pick that up because I've been wanting to play Pokemon Unite. Oh, man. Stomach is killing me. Okay. So I can just hit a button. Control on channel 1. Wait. Can I expand that? Yes. Okay. Oh, okay, good. It does take and give me different CC values. Right here, those are the values of the actual like button I'm pressing, and I have to make sure that those are different, otherwise it's going to be the exact same button. Fix my stomach? I wish. That would require money. Oh, excuse me. Wait, I actually want to take and go through here and see which one each of this is. So that's 44. I don't know why it skips to 40 to like 43. It's bizarre. It's 45. That's also 45. I might have to adjust that in the settings on my board. It's more of a board issue. 47, 50, 51, 54, and I'm assuming that's 55, yes. Okay, so it skips a couple here and there, and I'm not entirely sure why, but we will. Okay, what I'm doing now is just rocking the expression pedal back and forth. So at least I know that works. Okay, we'll do recapture MIDI. We'll just do 1. Okay, so I know that works. So the outgoing, whoops, should be a keystroke. And it should be, I think it's physical keys. I'll have to play around with it. Let's see, we'll do physical keys. And we'll go W. So if I type, or if I go to something here, what the heck? Hold on, I got a message. Oh, hello, King. Oh, I got the message from Sauces. Doge coming in hot with the $10. The $10 dues. Thank you very much. All right, now let's see if I type in wait, what? Oh, uh, no. Okay. All right. So, all right, I'm going to hit this button. Aha! It works. They can't see it, but it does, in fact, work. So if I'm going to go to add translator. So let's take and say, this is W. And this will be, this one will be S. You know, we're just doing random stuff at this point. Clear that, capture MIDI, and we will have this as number 2. And the outgoing will be a keystroke, physical key. I might have to emulate keystrokes slowly for certain programs. So a game I might have to like put that on. I don't know why I have to do that. I literally don't. It's just something that has to be done. Hi, Robert. This will be S. So if I hit 2, it should do an S. Yes, it does do an S. Huh. Magnificent and bestest. Yes. Yes, that is all I have to say about that. Okay, so small problem. My board is currently set up as a latch, which for those who do not know, okay. So foot switches usually come in 2 different flavors, a latch and a momentary. So I'm gonna have to switch everything over to momentary. That way I can just press it once and it would just do it. Because I would have to press it twice for the latch. Excuse me, it kind of sucks. I have to go back and set everything back up. I might be able to have like a patch or something that I can put through on this, but I don't know. I'm not completely familiar with the board yet. But it does function. Do not pass on the routed ports. Oh. Okay, so if I can... I wonder if I can route. I wonder if this works on just this, or if it's... MIDI router. Here you can create MIDI through connections. Connect MIDI in to MIDI out ports. So I can... Holy moly. Should be able to tunnel one thing from another. The only problem is I don't know what exactly what is going to, if this is MIDI in and MIDI out. Probably should have labeled that. Probably should have labeled that. This is in, this is out. So I'm assuming that this part over here is the in, and this is the out. So if I do like the MIDI in from here, I can transport it to a different MIDI device. I'm gonna have to take and read up on that. How is my day going? My day is going okay. I'm a bit tired though, like holy crap. Oh, I am going to go hook something up though and try and see if I can get it to work again. I might just take and like plug it in to see if it even is recognized by the computer. So that's basically all I'm hoping for at this point. Okay. Moment of truth. Oh, that's a good sign. BG. Okay, good. It's on patch 1. Just letting you guys know right now, MIDI is hard. Like if you don't like stuff that has a very high learning curve, don't get into MIDI stuff. Okay. Oh, yep, there it is. The GI20. So we're gonna set that to open. I should be able to actually set the output to output through the GI20, but I don't know. Looking at the signal flow, it does say it can do that, but I would have to test that. I'm gonna have to figure it out eventually because I want to do a tutorial on how I'm setting all this up. It is Wednesday. That it is. Actually, you know what? I might grab my bass and see if I can at least get a signal out of it. So let me. There it is. Ah! Scrape my finger and it hurt. Oh man, I have to pull this closer. Excuse me. I built a brand new desk. I'm gonna have to build a new one because I built this one like garbage. This particular build was garbage. None of the wood was cut right. I should have just got a big old honking plate, plywood, and stained it. Which was my first intention. Why did I get an error? Why did I get an error? Oh good. The light lights up. The light lights up. Okay, that works. Capture MIDI. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm getting notes. Okay, it works. This is dope. I'm still getting a signal. Man, I have mistreated this this pickup. I need to take it to work on it. Yeah. Okay, so I am getting that. That's a huge bonus. Crap. Oh, it's on my guitar. I need to have a fret a fret muter on this bass while I'm doing this, because if I don't have something, the resonating notes will create a MIDI signal that shouldn't be played, because it will just continue the control, and I don't want it to continue. Yeah, we'll take them, be on different channels. What am I trying to do? So I have this pickup, and it's really a combination of multiple things. But here's the gist of it: is I can plug up my bass guitar into this box, and that box can make this program can be picked up on this program, and I can turn those signals that I play into keystrokes, and I can map those keystrokes to my keyboard, and then I can map like a game or an emulator or something, and then play a game with my bass guitar as a controller. However, it has taken me a while to figure out, which I figured it out months ago. Problem is that once you start getting into certain game consoles, the amount of buttons that you have to map are overwhelming. So when you have a guitar, especially in my case, my bass guitar, which has, four strings and 24 frets, it gives you a lot of room to put buttons, but you want them grouped close together because you have to hit them at certain points. So, you'd have forward, reverse, left, and right, but you also have to have A, B, start, select if you're playing on an NES. You have to have left, right, up, down, left, right, or left bumper, right bumper, up, down, left, right, start, select, A, B, X, Y. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 buttons. That's 12 buttons. That's a lot of buttons. So I was like, how in the world am I going to be able to hit these buttons in a timely manner, as well as possibly hit two buttons at the exact same time? Because some games require you to do that. So that's where I ended up finding out about this thing called a MIDI foot switch, or foot controller. And it does the exact same thing that my guitar is doing, or my bass is doing, but it does it through like buttons that you can hit on the floor. Ow. It's very complicated, if I'm being honest. It's not too bad once you like really get it going and understanding how it works, but there's a steep learning curve. Can it be programmed to perform any action or make any noise? Yes. In fact, that was kind of the entire purpose of the whole box that I have. So I have the base connected to something called a GI-20 from Roland. And you're supposed to hook it up to a sound module, which is basically just a box that has a bunch of sounds on it that make noise when you give them a certain signal, which is the MIDI signal. So, yes, it was supposed to make noise. However, I have it hooked up to the computer directly, so I have to use a different program to make it make noise, which I might have. Man, I can't remember what it was called. Hold on. I'm going to have to look up the name of this program. On top of that, it's probably going to be extremely loud if I open it up. Oh, here we go. Dext. Hello. DEXED. Oh, it's over here. uh, Audio and MIDI settings. I'm honestly scared to try this. Hold on. Volume mixer. Because this thing blows out my eardrums sometimes. I mean, it's audible, I guess. Okay. I wonder if it's because it's connected to the BOEM already. Hey, Spike. It's been a minute. Okay. Interesting. Hmm. It does not seem to want to work. Okay then, I guess I would just have to figure something out later. That's weird. Okay. Okay, it works on a different thing, so I can actually put it all on the same project. That's good. That's goody goody good. I'm glad. That's less work I have to do. Now, I'm wearing headphones. If it blows at your Jones, it'll blow at mine. So either maybe tomorrow, I'm going over somewhere. I'm going somewhere. I'm gonna be like going somewhere this entire weekend. So, so I'm hoping that either maybe tomorrow or Sunday when I take and get back, I will stream the setup process for this because I'm gonna have to apply some of the features I know works on a keyboard to the base, if it works, that is. I've shrunk for like a moment. Oh. Alright, I'm glad that was just like plug and play because I have not I've not plugged that up to my computer in a few months. So I was very skeptical that it was not going to work. But we're going to start excuse me. We're going to start with the NES. when I first started Lucid Skunk. Hello. Because with that console, I only have to worry about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 buttons. Unless I want to go like and play an Atari game that only has 5 buttons. Pretty sure that's the game. That's a game console that has like the least amount of buttons, unless you really want to go to like, I don't know, what, the Magnavox Odyssey that has technically no buttons. I don't think the Magnavox Odyssey has buttons. Emulator. Yeah, an emulator. What about it? You don't have a real NES? Like, what do you mean by real? Like, is it a fake NES? Is it a ripoff? Couple of clone NESs. Ah, there's the NES Mini. I have the NES and the Super NES Mini, new in box, never opened, on my shelf behind me. And if there was an N64 Mini, which would be awesome, that'd be great, then I would eat that up. The SNES Mini. I have played the Star Fox 2, which I have Star Fox 2 on the Switch now anyway, so it's like whatever. I still have my original N64 box. And I have the original controller box that I got for a second player. And I have the original box to Super Mario 64. And I should have my Donkey Kong 64 box somewhere. Hello. You wish you had your original N64 box. Punch out your favorite on the NES. Oh. Let's see, I've got I've got my original N64 box. I've got my original DSi box, my 3DS box. I have my original DS box. It could be in better shape though. that's for sure. What else do I got in its original box? I have a Game Boy Pocket. A pocket. Get it? Paw. Get. It's like a Japanese one though, and it's in its original box. I have a Game Boy, a Game & Watch. I have an original Game & Watch in its original box of Super Mario Brothers. And it is like old, so. Oh, that would be pretty cool. I'd like to see it. Can you make a request of what I do on stream? I guess it depends. I really want an NES in box. That'd be great. And a Super Nintendo in box. Oh, I have an original Commodore 64 in box. Flex. Can I react to your content? I don't know. I don't really do reacts on stream. So I don't know. Maybe. Do I have anything else that I have the box for? Oh, I have a Nintendo 2DS, a special edition that came with the Mario Maker game for the 2DS, 3DS, and I have it never opened in the box. Mm-hmm. I have the box to my PS Vita. I had something else. Oh, I have the original box to my PS3 and Xbox 360. I wish I had my original GameCube box. Oh man, I wish I had that. PS Vita is a gold mine if you emulate. Oh, my back. Trying to think. What else do I got? See, I got my original DS. Like my DS Lite. I have my original DS Lite box. Got quite a bit. Got the Wii. I have my original Wii box. It's black. I think I have the white one too, but I can't remember. I have to hunt it down. Hey, Joey. The Genesis is the only thing missing. Oh, it's in your office. Okay. Man, you got a PS5. Ugh. I like that Switch dock that makes it look like an NES. That's pretty cool. You know, I've got 2 original Xboxes that were just given to me for free. No, I think I bought one. Yeah, I bought one. But I didn't buy it because I wanted the Xbox. I wanted it because I liked the backpack. It was an Xbox backpack. And the zippers broke on it, so I'm going to have to figure out how to fix zippers. It's a dock sock. My PS3 is in pieces right now. I had to change the thermal paste on it. Ugh. Oh, you've got a turbo graphics. Dang, I want a turbo graphics. Skylar, be nice. And a Dreamcast. It'd be pretty cool to have a Dreamcast. And you got a PS1. I have a PS1, but it's like the gray one. It's the gray one. The boxy one. I wish I had the PS1. Like tiny one with a monitor on it. Please and thank you. Yeah, the original Switch, so it's from scratching. Yeah, I know that. I had the original one, but I'm really careful with it. By the way, you can show on stream if you want or are able. I am not because I I don't want to show my Telegram. I don't want to, and I would have to save the pictures, but you know it's fine. Well, I can probably hold on. I don't want to show Telegram because Telegram is kind of sensitive. It has sensitive information. If you catch my drift. We'll probably do this. Hold on. Yeah. Bam. There's Cypher's set up. Oh, you got the sports, Switch Sports. I want to get that game because I love Wii Sports. When I got that was the first game that I got since it was a pack-in title. I had some serious fun with that one. Thankfully, I had a brother to play with. My day is okay. It's not as good as Wii Sports. Aw. Still, I want it. Dock Sock. And a PS5. If only. If only I could find one and had the money to get it. Got the PS2 Slim, I see. That is a football. The TurboGrafx 16. Mm-mm. That old Toshiba. I've had so many so many opportunities to get a an Atari 2600 with like the dock stand that has a cover over it and like a bunch of games and like multiple controllers, like all just in a bundle for like super cheap, and I passed every single one of them up. Most of your stuff you got for like $5 and fixed. That's a pretty good way to get stuff if you just like find it and fix it for cheap. Sega Saturn. We do not have a CRT anymore. Kind of sucks. It broke a long time ago. SATA plays imports. Oh, you got that mod stuff done to it. The only good games for the Saturn are pretty much the imports. Oh, excuse me. Because the Saturn was like the era where they had where it was like, no, we're not going to take and import any kind of Japanese RPG games, when that was like something that was super hot and selling at the time. I was like, yeah, we're not going to do that. And then they try to make it up with the Dreamcast, and yeah, it didn't last that long. Dreamcast was great. It just, trying to climb your way back out of a hole that is slowly going down, but by the time you get to the very bottom, you get like really good picks, but you can't go fast enough. you made it look cool, but it's not really usable that well. If that makes sense. Because the action replay, I love the Dreamcast and the Naomi arcades. Now, actually, no, I take the CRT thing back. I do have a CRT. But it's like this tiny 12-inch TV that my dad took with him when he was working for Super Service, which is a logistics company driving a tractor trailer basically all around the country. And that's what he used to play the Super Nintendo on, which is also currently behind me. And I have the CRT in the other room, and I use it to play the Super Nintendo on. Because that's exactly how we played it back in the day. On a me and my brother playing on a CRT, that little 12-inch CRT with the Super Nintendo on the floor. Love the Sonic Adventure series and the Soul Calibur series, both started on Dreamcast. Yes, Soul Calibur started on Dreamcast. I think it was also like arcade. Pretty sure. But I know Soul Calibur wasn't originally called Soul Calibur. It was like Soul Edge or something. I want one of those CRTVs that has the built-in NES and Super NES. Yeah, I see the Game Boy player. Mine has a Game Boy player. I don't have the disc though. Technically, you can do it without the disc if you have a mod, like for a memory card or something. But I don't have the disc otherwise. It is gone. And those discs are expensive, like stupid expensive. I have two DSXL, Genesis, Game Gear, PSP. I'd love to find a Game Gear. And I have a PSP, but I would like to get the PSP 2000 to 3000. GameCube when you can get cheap, at least. That's when you got yours. I have a GameCube, but it's broken, and I'm having a friend fix it. But he's been technically fixing it now for like the past 3 years. I need to get it back. Nowadays, when you want to buy like older consoles and stuff, you basically have to find somebody who has absolutely no idea what they're selling. Otherwise, people are going to be selling it at a huge up market price. Because back when I was working for this company called Troll and Toad, I would buy up a bunch of games that they had because they were selling them for cheap. That's how I got a lot of my PS2 library. So I ended up buying a bunch of stuff. Oh yeah, and I got a couple like PS1 and some NES games, things like that. But yeah, I would just buy them there. And of course I got an employee discount. So that's always a huge bonus when you get an employee discount. Ah, my elbow. A blue Game Boy Advance. Still the DS Lite. I stopped collecting because it's ridiculous now, to be honest. I only bought what I wanted to play. Most of the expensive games. Yeah. Oh, you've got that game. Oh, I want that game. It's so expensive. Like, I still got a lot of stuff that I want to try and get. Like, I want to find, like for the NES, I'd love to find some of the older arcade crossovers. I want to find a copy of Stack Up and Gyromite. I want to find a ROB with all the attachments. I want to find the NES Mini with the dog bone controllers. The top loader is what it's called. There's a whole bunch of NES games that I'd like to get if I could find them. I'd like to find a not newer, but a more in shape Super Nintendo. And there's a bunch of games that I want for that, but man, those are expensive too. Playing Tekken 7 on PC or Ryzen on Game Pass most of the time. It's gotten to the point where I would actually preemptively collect certain things now. Like, I have a box of Pokemon cereal that I bought months ago. And I'm like, I wonder if this is gonna be expensive one of these days. Oof. of course, I'd love to have a PS1 with the screen. Those are pretty expensive too. And it looks like you got the Model 2 PS3, which is the one that got rid of the 4 USB ports in the front and probably doesn't have the lid that opens up, revealing the SD card port. That's the one that I got. I want to find the one that has the 4 USB ports on the front, the SD card port, and the awesome thing is that the silver part's actually chrome on that. Get the original one. At one point, oh, you got rid of it. Those are super sought after. I would love to find a Duke controller for the Xbox, because I have 2 Xboxes. I just want to get the controllers. I know nothing about the TurboGrafx 16 other than the fact that it takes these hue cards, like literally called hue cards. Hue, H-U. I hear there's like a lot of really good shmups on the TurboGrafx 16. Xbox One Duke or OG Duke. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. The Duke controller, like the really big one. I only have that one game for the TurboGrafx. Unfortunately, the ones you want are expensive. Yep, those are expensive too. PS5 with the disc reader is the one that I would get. Your cable mess though. I ought to send you a picture of the back of my new computer setup because I need to get more cable sleeves, but I done a pretty good job managing my cables. I need to do a little bit of cleanup, excuse me, but for the most part, this looks pretty good. How big is that TV? Like what, 42, 43? 43, 42 to 46 inches maybe? It's a smaller 4K TCL. With Roku, I got like a new TV. Dang, did I get it before then or after then? I think I got it in 2019. 2019. I was like, I want to get a new TV because I've had my original TV since like 2011. And it's still actually a pretty good TV. And actually somebody was wanting to buy it and I completely forgot to take a message him back. Like an idiot. Because I'm trying to sell it. Um, but I bought a new TV and I was like, I want to get a big ass TV. And I ended up getting like I think this is a 65-inch curved TV, 4K. Looks pretty good. I just wish I had something like really push the graphics on it. I could probably do that with my computer. Why can I not spell today? I cannot spell a single word correctly. He responds back to that. I guess we just both forgot we were going to message each other. I think so. Oh, send you a pic of your monitor and Series S and that Peggle image from a while back. Yeah. Yeah. I got you hooked on Peggle, huh? Have you been playing on Series S? Oh, you got one of those Microsoft Wave keyboards. Those are actually pretty cool. I actually really like those. I want to get one of those mini control pads. Like it's like its own separate keypad that you can use to control games. Got that keyboard at Goodwill. Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me. This guy thought he already sold it. He thought that I already sold it. And he bought another one. I'm never gonna sell this damn TV. I just want to sell this TV. Does anybody want to buy a TV? It's a 1080p TV, like 46 inches. I'm selling it for $190. I just want to sell this TV. I've had it on the market now for like 3.5 months, and I just cannot sell it. I got contacted by like 3 people at the beginning, and they were all scammers, wanting me to use this program called Zelle for them to pay me. And I'm like, no. Then somebody wanted to trade me a dog for it, and I'm like, yeah, no, not gonna happen. And then there's this guy. I told this guy, no prob. Had it on the market for about 3 months now, so it wasn't going anywhere. Ha ha. But that wasn't a funny ha ha. That was just kill me ha ha. Just just let me end this pain ha ha. Just let me die in peace ha ha. You're gonna message me back. Okay. possible possible save here. He said that he knows a guy that's been wanting one at his workplace. So hopefully there's a I'll be able to finally get that thing out of this house. God. So today we have found out that this does in fact work. And continues to work. So that's a bonus. I just need to set everything up. So when I used to work for IT at this one place, there was like this giant pile of just junk. And we had to kind of go through it to see if there was any kind of like tech that we needed. And I ended up finding this keyboard. It was this weird looking keyboard, like it had a whole bunch of like extra buttons on it. And found out that it was a point of sale keyboard. To which I found out that point of sale for like products is abbreviated POS. So that ensued with a lot of jokes here after that. But I wanted that keyboard so bad. I would use that like forever. Because it was just so wacky and it had a whole bunch of extra buttons on it that I could have programmed for like games and stuff. Wish I could find one like it. Which well, here's kind of one, but man, it is $125. I guess that's not too far off of like a custom one, but you know, whatever. Oh man. Swear by the old Microsoft Natural Elite, but they are expensive and keep breaking. Microsoft Natural Elite. The old white one, yeah, I'm looking at it right now. We once again, IT, we ended up buying an entire pallet of those keyboards because we kept running out of keyboards. And they kept breaking down because these were keyboards from like the 90s and early 2000s that we were just reusing. So we ended up buying a bunch of these ergonomic keyboards. And that's exactly what we got, was these white ones. There was a couple other ones that were like black. But yeah, we even had to get some of them that were PS2 compatible because we had some weird scanners that we used that used the PS2 keyboard port and the mouse port at the same time, and we had to have like a special pass-through for some of them that had to have a keyboard connected to it, otherwise it wouldn't work. It was an entire mess. It was a mess. Fortunately, we need to go get good for. Alrighty. We will see you later. I probably won't be streaming for a whole lot longer, because I've got places to be tomorrow, and I just kind of wanted to do like a small chill stream tonight, see how everybody was doing. Hmm. Let's see. We'll probably take an end here in just a few minutes. Probably up until about 9:30. Oh, you're going to bed? Okay. We will see you, Gallo. I'll probably go ahead and just like in a few minutes then. Then tomorrow we'll actually try out a program to get this thing working. Oh, excuse me. Ugh. Yeah. Whoop. Holy moly. Excuse me while I get done exploding. Alright. I think I'm going to go ahead and just go ahead and end it right here. Because there's nothing else that I can really do tonight. And I'm hoping tomorrow that we can actually try this out with the program. But, anyway, that's it. You all have a good night, morning, day, wherever you are. And we will see you tomorrow. Oh, my nose is stopped up now. Whew, how about?